Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 71 of FTB Interactions, where today I've been doing a little bit of off-camera crafting and work. So did a bunch of prep stuff for today's episode, all kinds of things, mostly crafting around the warp core. So if we take a look here, we'll note that I've completed all the quests for this guy, right? So the only thing left to get is dilithium crystals, and that's going to get me a few other things that'll be nice. Create the warp core of your space station, feed it dilithium crystals, and use the warp controller to travel to faraway galaxies. Important! Make sure you convert your GT titanium blocks to advanced rocketry variants by shape crafting them in an empty crafting grid. Oh, you don't say. Haha. Sweet. Titanium blocks. Into titanium blocks. Hooray! So today's episode, I want to get dilithium crystals cooking. Shouldn't, in theory, be too bad. How's this thing doing? My logistics pipe system is still being a little fuzzy. Every now and then, this thing just stops working. And I found the solution to be to break and replace him. And then everything starts working again. So I don't know if something gets gummed up inside that pipe, but it's weird. It's not super reliable, which is making me a little nervous. Ultimately, so it's a hydrofluoric acid. This is fluorine. Hello, fluorine. Remember we needed you? Logistics provider pipe. Boop. There you go. All right, not too shabby. And then what are we going to want here? We're going to want... So we're going to say that dilithium crystals come from liquid starlight and autoclave, and dilithium dust comes from 2 lithium and 100 millibuckets of fluorine. So do we want to like have this always running, or do we want to have this like on-demand craft going on? That's a really good question. No, I mean, we could throw it on an on-demand craft and pop it right here. That shouldn't be too bad. Now I do have the advanced autoclave here. You're keeping in stock the starlight, right? Yeah. So we could totally throw a chassis pipe here and do the auto crafting on that guy like that. That should work. Do I still have some signalum cabling around here? I have some in my inventory. Yeah, that works. That works. So advanced chemical reactor. Actually, do we have an advanced chemical reactor already that we could use for auto crafting? We have this one. But that's keeping in stock water, nitrogen, and nitric acid. Okay, cool. And that is used for other things. Advanced electrolyzer, mixer, fluid extractor, precision laser engraver, assembly machine. I could throw it here. Might not be a terrible spot. Why are you even a logistics supplier pipe? How is that a thing that exists right here? Dire, please. So anyway, you're going to go here now, Mr. Chemical Reactor. And we're going to want a satellite pipe on that dude for sure. Logistics fluid, satellite pipe. And while we're there, we'll get that guy out. Hopefully he requested and worked. I mean, he was supposedly in stock. This is the part where I say, like, things get wonky. See, it's being weird. If I break and replace... See, that time he went where he was supposed to go. See, every now and then, it just, for whatever reason, it's like, you know what, I'm tired of working. Can you please break and replace me so that I can be reset? And it's just weird. So I don't know what the deal is, but we'll see if we can't figure it out. And then we're gonna want ourselves a chassis, and we're gonna want some fluid crafting upgrades. And I think I've got an upgrade module in here. Hopefully you're actually requested. Yeah, looks like he's coming. I always now have to question and be like, hey, are you working or what's your deal? I don't think I need the red thing, by the way. I think I can put you... So you're going to be my chemical reactor. So you're going to go here. I think I can just right-click you into the thing. Sweet. And then we can do some crafting card stuff. All right, so dilithium dust, right? So dilithium dust times 1 comes from lithium dust times 2. Okay. And then you're also going to want your fluid crafting card to have fluorine. I don't think I gave you a name yet, did I? Let's call you Chemical Reactor 2. That sounds coolish. And you'll be fluorine times 100, right? Isn't that what it is? Yes, 100 millibuckets of fluorine. Now, you're going to make hydrofluoric acid along with that. I'll probably want to avoid that, right? But that should get you dilithium dust. Pretty straightforward. Okay, cool. So now that you've got dilithium dust, let's come over to here, autoclave. You think you'll be nice enough to let me insert and extract out the back of you? Because sometimes Greg Tech machines are a little fuzzy about that. But what we're going to say is we're going to say you go in and you come out, right? That's just straight up that. Easy peasy. So can we request like 10 dilithium crystals? Let's find out what happens, right? So you guys should come in here along with your fluorine. Good and good. Perfect. I like it. That's actually the perfect thing. And you're going to zap out over to here. And this is the question, as to whether or not it'll be happy with me inserting into the back. If not, then I can just do a little bit of something, something. Isn't there like a thing we can hit it with something to allow inserting into the back? I want to say it's like the screwdriver or the wrench or something-ish that lets that happen. Ooh, what is it? Oh, hey, yeah, no, drop it on the ground. That's a good time. Yeah, definitely don't want that to happen. All right, you're being all kinds of a goofball, aren't you? I know there's a way to do this. So apparently you have to click directly on the face with the screwdriver for it to work, which is super annoying. Allow input from output side. Haha, okay, cool. Well, at least, you know, at least that works. So that'll do, right? So now you should be happily making dilithium crystals. Let's get 10 more dilithium, because we know we need a lot, right? Actually, let's get a stack. Can we get a stack of dilithium crystals? That would be even better. And now he should be happily accepting items, you know, which should be cool. Should be cool. Now, unfortunately, what did happen was he decided to be super smart and decide to just extract the 10 that went in here. But now it's actually working, see? So you have to actually hit the side itself. Unlike other things where you can, like, if you hit... Most mechanics work that if you, like, hit this portion of the multi-block, or of the block, it will affect the back side, right? And this will affect the right side, and I don't know what these corner buttons do. But that doesn't work with the screwdriver specifying output side. You have to actually hit the side itself, and then it's happy. Cool? Now, why are you not saying that you're done? I don't know. Oh, you're probably stuck. That's all right. Let's get a fluid trash can real quick, just so we can, you know, dump out the hydrochloric acid or whatever it's producing as an excess. Because as much as it's nice to say, like, yeah, we should save that in case we ever need it, there's a lot of fluid output things that you could say that about. And that just becomes a hassle, right? So let's get a fluid conduit here. That should be enough. We don't need, like, anything too crazy. Please give me fluid conduit. Yay. I'm starting to get to the point where I'm wondering if it would make sense to switch to a full-blown AE system. I just really don't want to. Is that so bad? Like, I just really super duper extra don't want to do that. Because that just sounds awful. Like, ripping up my whole logistics pipe system and changing everything to crafting. Oh no. I really don't want to do that. So hopefully I can keep logistics pipes, AE bridge working well enough, right? So now that we've got dilithium crystals, which, yay, quest complete. Ba-doop-ba-doop-ba-doop. Close all that out, and we're good, right? Look at that. Awesome. And I made the EV machine casings between episodes. I haven't gotten around to this yet, but I will. I will. I made the security terminal, didn't I? Did I make the security thing? Yeah, here he is. So the AE security terminal is totally a thing that I made. Does he take up a channel? I never remember. I want to say, yeah, it looks like he is, isn't it? Yeah, he definitely takes up a channel. Look at that. Okay, cool. Let's get another cable here. Because we shouldn't have everything on one cable line, right? If we're being smart. We should have some, even though we have like lots of channels, we should be a little bit intelligent about it. Hooray. So now having a security terminal in there means we'll eventually be able to sync up the wireless doohickey. I mean, should we make this real quick? Does this seem terrible? Hey, we have helium now, so that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, maybe I'll make this real fast. I think I have most of the things I need to make this. All I have to do is teach a mixer how to do it, and then it'll request it on demand. Yeah, let me do that off camera real fast. I'll be right back. All right, guys. So we're back, and I am making a couple things here. We're gonna need some Certus quartz plates. I need one more of those, and then the cables, the tin cable. No, I got the cables. We're good. So I guess you're making the... Yeah, there we go. Good. Energy cells. 6. Let's turn this bad boy back on because we need to make a dense energy cell. So it's basically going to be 3 in the middle of you. Whoops. Hey, don't do that so fast. Calm down. 3 in the middle of you. Oh, you probably aren't... Then what's in the middle? Looks like a Fluix block would be in the middle then. Yes, that seems right, because we need 5 Fluix blocks, right? So I guess that's the multi... Okay, yeah. And then you guys like so. And then glass around the top and bottom. It's not terrible. Yeah, no, that's not terrible at all. Yep, don't work, it's fine. I didn't really want you to work anyway. There you go. Hooray! You gotta admit, that whole miniaturization animation is pretty stinking cool. Pretty stinking cool, right? How cool is that? I love it. I love it. The things that Minecraft mod developers come up with never cease to amaze the Dyer. That's basically what it comes down to. I am always super impressed with what people come up with. So now I just need one more Fluix Pearl, which I taught the system how to make. It's not terrible. It does need a pure Fluix crystal, though, so I added the recipe over here to the phytogenic insulator. And that's good times. And everything looks good. So shortly we'll have a wireless crafting terminal, which you know Dyer's a big fan of, right? Let's also, before we even get there, options, controls, wireless crafting terminal will be a tab. Key tab. We will remove list players and toggle. Yeah, you can stay there, actually, probably, I think. Okay, cool. And then you've got your Fluix crystal on the way, right? Right. Well, this guy finished crafting, so he's got to be close. He's got to be close. It's over here-ish. Yeah, there it goes. Boom. Needs a little bit of helium, and like a really little bit, like 30 millibuckets, so having it on AutoCraft, definitely worth it. Hooray! Wireless crafting bubbliness. Okay, so you're going to go into here so that you're associated. You're going to go here, and I forget what your default range is. 20 meters, so not terrible, but not great by any stretch. While I'm charging this bad boy up, which will probably happen after all my armor protection but recharge. I feel like dark armor has been tweaked in terms of how much energy it costs for things, but maybe I'm crazy, but I'm pretty sure it has. But anyway, wireless boosters require a vibrant crystal and some aluminum plates. Vibrant crystals are that. I could probably teach it how to make those things pretty easily. I don't see why not. Hooray, look at that. Okay, now why is tab not opening it? Open wireless crafting terminal. Is it because of that? Yeah, that's that. That's why. Sort by number of items. Oh my goodness, that is a thing. It. Oh, well then, it's a little bit. It's a little bit of a thing. It does not work very well, does it? You have no use for it. Throw it away. All the things are broken. That's funny. So anything, I would guess. Yeah, the whole integration between AE2 and logistics pipes is definitely what I would call wonky. Definitely a little bit wonky, but that's okay. You know what I could do? Oh man, even stored, it doesn't. Okay, that's annoying. Interesting, it shows craftable items properly, but it doesn't show stored items properly. This is clay, this is oak wood planks, this is item.metaitem.name. Okay, that's cool. Sawdust. I like how some things it's translating the name of the item correctly, and other things it's not. Like, we have no idea. Oh my, that's a thing that I just picked up. I don't know what that is, and I'm concerned that I actually clicked that. I feel like this was not a good use of my time. I feel like this was not a good call. I'm gonna put you away. I'm glad I didn't spend any time making. You know, I'm gonna even break that so that we don't waste. Any time. Yeah, I'm gonna say no to the wireless crafting terminal thing. That's gonna be a nope to me. That's a nope. All right, so let's put this stuff away and see what's involved then in travel in the stars. We need to go explore the universe. So let's pop out to our space station now, and we can go take a peek at what would be involved. I'm pretty sure this is space station, right? Somebody said you can name the things. So duly noted, right? You can name the things. That's cool. But anyway, let's take a look at the warp core multi-block machine. You know what I need for that? I need the thing that shows me how to make the multi-block machines. Yes, this is where I want to go. The advanced rocketry thing. See, this is probably a time where having that wireless terminal would be cool. There you go, hollow projector. That's what we need. So we just need that. Is that it? Is that about it? So we've got this completed. Oh, I get blocks of titanium and the oxygen guys, which is trust me, appreciated. I'm gonna take these blocks of titanium. Oh, I can't convert them back. Can I convert them back to ingots? Pulverizer, fluid extractor, cutting saw. Yeah, no, that's super appreciated. I'll just pulverize you, I guess. And then hopefully I can smelt you appropriately into the right thing. Look how much time I have left on my time in a bottle. If that tells you anything about how much in between segment work I've been doing. Didn't I have like 30 hours recently? I mean, it's not that I don't have a lot of time left in my time in a bottle. It's that it's far less than I would have expected. So that's cool. Now, can you guys just normally smell it? You can blast furnace. I guess so. I guess I'll blast furnace you guys. Oh, good. You finished. There was some derpiness with things and stuff earlier. Are you nice and fast? Ish. We'll come back and collect those guys later. I want to play with warp drive. So we've got this thing. We're ready to build the warp drive guy? I think so. I think so. And then we have to figure out how to find the coordinates to the planet that we want to travel to. Cool. So let's build the warp drive over here-ish. I like that plan. So you, sir, we shift right click you. We find the warp drive in here. Warp core. Nice. All right, so warp core goes here. Boom. And then you're going to get a block of gold and blocks of titanium. Oh my. Ah, that's the wrong thing. Block of gold, titanium, and then here we're going to have, looks like another block of gold, and some of the machine structure blocks. And then an input hatch. This is where the crystals go. More titanium blocks. Do what now? Oh, I was given those 7 titanium blocks because I needed them for the multi-block. Oh, that's cool. Today I learned. Yeah, I'm gonna need those titanium blocks. I'll be right back. I thought I was giving them as like, here, you made it, but we're gonna give you some titanium back. I didn't realize that I needed 15 titanium for that. Yeah, my bad. Totally do. Okay, crisis averted. Back to space station. There we are. So then you're gonna get the 8 titanium blocks around here. Woohoo! Warp core! I love the model on the warp core. Have I mentioned that, like, ever? Probably. But not enough, because it's just so darn cool. And then we place a warp controller nearby, and this guy is how you decide what you're doing. Sweet. Orbiting Terra, destination Terra, core status nowhere to go, fuel cost fuel. If I come into here now and placed, boy, I'm hoping that first stack went in. Do we have fuel now? Fuel 1000, so I guess we're cool. All right, not too shabby. Not too shabby. Look how cool that is. Look how cool that is. Sorry, it's just so cool. So let's jump up. Oh, look at that. Zol, number of planets 33. Holy cow. Stellaria 14. That's a thing. No, I don't want to actually go there, though. I don't want to actually go there. Hang on, let's see what we got in our solar system. So we've got Nova, Sol, Celestia, Terra, Sol. Lots of Sol planety things. My oh my. Stellaria? Euclides Prime, found it. Cool. And some other Soli planets. So around Stellaria are 14 planets. Some of them are just, you know, Sol dash and a number things. But Euclides Prime is definitely the place we wanted to go, right? Sweet. And then there's Zol here, and there's many a planets. Aurelia, more Sols. Interesting. Cool layout. So it looks like there's really just 3 main planets, but look at that. Look at that. Is that like a black hole? Is that what that's supposed to be? It's cool, right? It's cool. So Celestia, Stellaria. So Celesta, this is where Terra is. That's, I guess, this place where I'm at, right? Is that the normal overworld dimension, which is the void world, or is that the one that I'm living in? Not 100% sure. Not super worried about it. But here's the deal, right? We're going to want our rocket on the space station, right? We're either going to want to build one here or bring a rocket here. Because once we travel with the space station to that planet, we're going to want to launch a rocket from the space station to the planet so we can get to the planet. And then we'll probably want to build a natural sorcery thing so that we can go back and forth to and from the planet. Is that all? Sound about right? I think so, yeah. I think that that's the accurate course of action that we want to take. So we should prep getting our space station, our rocket up here. Now, I'm trying to remember, where does the rocket land? It might land like right in the center of this block, which would probably be not great, not terrible type stuff, right? Like, I don't love that that's where the rocket lands, but we could change it up. We could move this, right? So like the rocket lands here, right, in the center of this thing. What if we just moved this dude like over to here, and then the rocket won't land there no more? Does that sound fair? I think that sounds like a good plan, right? So let's do that. Yeah. So yeah, let's definitely do that. Cool. So what I'm gonna do is pop this dude like that. My goodness, I'm bad at breaking blocks, aren't I? And then you and you, right? And that'll give me the layout of the things. Okay, I like that plan. There shouldn't be anything wrong with doing this. And like I said, this way, so when our rocket lands, it lands in the center of the platform, and it's not on top of the Celestial Gateway, which I just think would look stupid. That's all. I just think it would look stupid. Sweet. So then we can, yep, moon, overworld, whoosh. And just validate getting back is not a problem. Moon, space station. Sweet. I like it. That works for me. Cool. And then our rocket will land right here. Let's go get our rocket. So right now, the space station is in orbit around the void world, right? So we're going to want to go to the void world. We're also going to want some more rocket fuel. So we should probably look at getting some semblance of rocket fuel. Let's do our best to get a bunch of rocket fuel. Let's remember how rocket fuel is made, because I know it's been a while and I forget. Because dire. So it's cryonic oxygen and hydrogen in a chemical reactor. And these guys are just a bunch of oxygen with cryothium dust, right? So let's get... Can we get like 40 cryothium dust? 42 saltpeter is what's missing in order to get that. Saltpeter, remember, we can get... Isn't that like super easy? You just starlight transformation salt, right? Isn't that it? And you get like a block of it? Yeah, starlight transformation salt blocks. So I just need to do what now? Why are you out of power? Explain out of power, HV. What happened to you? Something happened. I ain't never run out of power. You're cool. You're out of fluids. Oh, well, yeah, that'll do it. That'll definitely do it. I think I'm having a canola issue. I would suspect that I have a canola issue. Canola, where are you? You would be... Yes, I'm having a canola issue. So you... Well, actually not too bad. What's the situation here? What's the sitch, yo? We're out of infinity dust. Is that it? Can we really be out of infinity dust? No. Active supplier module. You're at bulk 50, huh? Oh. Shouldn't you be on partial? I think you should be on partial. How'd you get changed to bulk 50? Seems like a weird thing to be. Okay. There you go. Get back to work making the crystallized canola, please. This is why we have batteries and things. Because stuff breaks sometimes. Alright, so that's what happened. But we are still also, nonetheless, a little bit issue-y with canola oil. What I've done, this was like a between episodes thing that I was dealing with, is I replaced my experience farm over here with a canola farm. Cool. Alright, let me get a few things taken care of, and then we'll be back to get the rocket launch. I'm going to get some salt, so I can make saltpeter, right? And then we'll do some rocket fuel, and then we'll do getting the rocket onto the space station, so that we can take the space station to Euclides, which is pretty much our goal. Now, here's the thing I want to just check real quick in quests. You will need to craft the Euclides Prime artifact and use it in the warp controller to travel this world. Okay, so I have to get fusion crafting before I can actually go to Euclides. So it might not be as easy as I was hoping. But we're going to have to follow this quest line, I presume, to get to that point. Because we're going to need fusion crafting, right? We're going to need an improved Eye of Ender to get to fusion crafting, which apparently needs a radon, which is apparently made with gold and mercury. Or plutonium ingots. right? And it's recommending that by performing the Mark of the Falling Tower, blood magic ritual with a block of black quartz as the catalyst item, you can summon a meteor with highly radioactive materials. Use this ritual to get thorium ore, which you can transmute into uranium and further process into plutonium for radon. That's a lot of words. That's a lot of words. But we're going to have to do it, so I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to check it out. Let me put all this away, by the way, because this is basically what I've been doing a little bit manually, and I should really get around to doing automatically. I think Industrial Foregoing could be used for this, right? Isn't the pack? All right, so at least we got a few stacks going. That'll bring everybody back, and you guys should be getting charged back up now. Yes-ish. You guys will be a minute. We'll come back. And real quick, I'm putting Fortune 5 on my jackhammer. Normally I would say do it at the thingy out there, but you can't do it to an already enchanted device, right? So you can't use that thing out there. So I'm going to keep what I've got on this thing, and I can always just get another Fortune 5 book if I need. I have a Fortune 4 book down there, so I just used the one and only Fortune 5 book I have, but like this is probably going to be the one and only mining tool that I ever use. I don't know, maybe I'll have another one in the future, but for now it's all good. I don't know if Fortune works on salt, but I mean, if it does, that'll be nice. I'm just saying. So I'm just curious, does it work on salt? I bet you guys are curious too, so I will happily show you. Clay though, yeah buddy. Does Fortune work on clay? I don't think so. I don't think so. Did I even get the clay? Where'd the clay go? Oh, there you go. Are you not going to go directly into my inventory, Clay? Isn't that what the magnet does? Hey, there's some salt blocks. Yeah, no idea if this is going to work. I mean, I got 4 from it. Is that better than I normally get? I don't know. That's a healthy amount of salt. I'll take it. All right, back in a few once I get a little bit more. Tick accelerating all the brine, because that's what we need. Yes, more please. All right, so if I want cryothium times 40, yay, 40 cryothium. All right, so I think that's a good wrapping up point for the episode. What we'll do is we'll come back next time. I will have the rocket fuel that I need. I will, with you guys, launch our rocket to our space station. Then we will, well, I don't know if I'll do that. How about next time we do the Mark of the Falling Tower? Does that sound cool? Yes. Let's do Blood Magic, Mark of the Falling Tower, get thorium, get the radon, get the Draconic Evolution crafting system up and running. And then we'll be ready to craft the artifact we need to get to Euclides. Cool? For now, Del20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I'm looking forward to checking out that planet because it sounds cool. All right, guys, take it easy.